on their part.
Well, to discuss this further, I'm joined now by China Affairs observer Jenifer Zeng, who is in New York. Jenifer, thank you for taking the time to come on the programme. Now, what are your observations of the China and Russia's presidents' meetings?
Of course, this is a renewed, unlimited support from the Chinese side. I think at such a stage, just after Putin was accused of war crime by the ICC, the Xi Jinping gave such a high-profile visit to Russia is in itself a great support for its potential maybe military ally. It's already ally, like it claims unlimited friendship.
Now, in terms of when China describes itself as neutral, it's offering this 12-point peace plan, but that doesn't mention Russia withdrawing from Ukraine. Can China remain neutral?
It has not been neutral from the very beginning of the war. To date, it has never ever willing to condemn the invasion of Russia. The so-called peace treaty, they actually didn't even mention this is an invasion or a war against Ukraine. It doesn't mention Russia at all. It's Ukraine crisis, as if this problem all started with Ukraine. So there's no so-called neutral stance at all. It is all pro-Russia.
Now, Ukraine's President Zelensky has been calling for a telephone conversation with China's President Xi Jinping. That hasn't happened yet. What are your thoughts on that?
Of course, I think Xi Jinping, if it's possible, would like to play the role of the so-called peace broker, but I'm afraid he can't really fool anybody in this world.
Now, as you mentioned earlier, you spoke a bit about military support. Do you think that there's any potential that China might supply Russia with any military support?
Actually, yeah, there were already quite a few reports that there already has been evidence of China already supporting the Russia with military supplies. Actually, I have some exclusive interview with Chinese, I think, you can say veteran who was served in the Air Force. According to his information, all the military factories across China are now rushing to produce 1 billion rounds of bullets and 12 million rounds of artillery shells for Russia already, and they plan to send those ammunition through Iran and pretending it's just a private company. So this is already happening, according to my source.
In your own assessment, what do you think that China really wants from these talks with Russia?
I think it just wants to this is the Chinese Communist Party's strategy for a long time. It plans to, I think, to have a final showdown with the US-led West. So in this case, it needs Russia as its ally to form a new alliance to fight against the US. That's the big plan, that's the strategy. So everything else works around this strategy.
Jenifer Zeng, the China Affairs observer, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.